I hear with my boy. He didn't want to do the video, but I said it's a must because he's a super cool dude. He's helping me become a online nomad.
Yeah, man.
Another
Nice to meet
fabulous
you
interview and all that. Put your shades on. You look cooler with the shades. There you go.
Okay, let's do
You gotta
shade.
chill. The white man.
Otherwise, eyes are going like this.
That's right.
Nice to meet you all. I'm back
Borderless with kaan.
again. Borderless with kaan.
K-A-A-N.
Yes, and I'm here with the T.M.I. Santiago.
The
big
great
man.
T.M.I. Santiago. But make sure you subscribe to this guy. He's got great channel, great energy too. He's trying to come up with ideas. I think you're gonna be big. The
Yes.
channel's gonna be just large.
Yeah, we're gonna be big, man. We're gonna be big.
Yeah, we working
brainstorm
together.
now.
We met like a month and a half ago now. It's been a minute now.
Yeah, it's been a
We
minute.
chilled out, drank. I met your boy. Shout out to him.
Yes.
What's his name?
Yes.
What's his
Shout out to Isaac.
Isaac. I love that. And you're Swedish, right?
Yeah.
How's Sweden? How's everything in Sweden?
How's Sweden? Sweden is beautiful, but Sweden is not good, man. It's just dark and cold. It's not
Really?
like Thailand, you know. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
polar opposite, so to say. But it's a beautiful country. I mean, I recommend everyone to go there once, see it.
The women,
Beautiful
woo.
girls. Yes, exactly.
Woo.
One of the most beautiful girls in the world.
Yes.
Definitely.
I'll tell you a quick story in my town, mostly in the white part of town. I hate to always sound like I'm white and black, but it was a rich part of town, and the ladies of Sweden, there was like just at least 20 to 30 every summer were like babysitting for like the rich people,
Swedish girls.
Swedish girls. I met my first Swedish girl like at 19.
Ooh.
I fell in love.
Ooh.
There were waves of them. People were like bidding on them. You hear me? I'm sorry, that's how big it was. But I met my first Swedish girl, and I was really shy. I wasn't used to like the overseas women, but I was like overweight and kind of shy. And the girl just came up and just sat down next to me, started talking. So shout out to Sweden and the women, man.
That's the awesome thing about Swedish girls abroad. You know, they're so open, man. They're wild.
Right?
They're
Yeah,
down
yeah.
to fuck, you know. They just go out. They want to meet some foreign man. They love that. But
Right.
when you go to Sweden, it's gonna be different territory, man. It's gonna be different game.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the dating scene like in Sweden?
It's all Tinder, bro.
Wow.
Tinder and clubs. You know, Swedish people, they're expert at getting drunk. They love alcohol, you
They
know.
love alcohol.
So when you go out, they get pissed drunk, and that's how you meet up, or through work. You know.
Really?
If you want to go out and just meet people casually on the streets in Sweden, that's gonna be a tough time. That's gonna be
Okay.
a really tough time. So
I want-
alcohol and work is your best friend.
I want everybody, like I said, subscribe to Borderless Con. Hit the like button, like, subscribe, and share. Share this video, because like I said, we're gonna be doing a lot of videos with this dude. He's very,
Yes.
very cool. And so what led you to Thailand?
Freedom, man. I came here once before. I came to Pattaya. I came to Thailand. I loved it. It was such a good time. Good people, good energy, and I needed out of this 9 to 5 office bullshit, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So Thailand opens up so many doors. You meet so many nice people like you,
Yeah,
good sir. So it's the place to be.
yeah.
It's the place to be. So I recommend everyone to at least come here on holiday, see the real Thailand, and just see if it fits with you.
How did you learn English? Sweden, did they teach you English like in preschool?
Yeah, they teach
Damn.
English very early. But then again, I traveled also, and I lived abroad now for 8 years, so that's why.
Oh,
my
right.
English is
Okay. You ever been to New York or
Never
or
been
America?
to the US. Never been to the US actually.
Okay,
I never
okay.
really had a connection to the US. Now I do. Like
Right,
now I
yeah,
know you. I
yeah.
can totally imagine going there. But
Yeah. Like I said, we set up a trip, go to the Puerto Rican Parade in New York City, and
yeah.
you
There's
know,
a
I
lot
got-
to see.
yeah, we got a lot of content we're gonna do together, man.
Do you recommend you New York though? If you go
Of
to
course,
Yeah?
especially for your channel, of course.
Okay.
But I'm telling you though, you gotta start just release. You gotta release the beast and just record. I'm serious. Trying to take your time and upload, and you know, I get it though. You have your. Everybody has their own style. YouTube,
Yeah.
you know. But like I said, lately your numbers are growing,
Mm.
and your channel's just getting bigger and bigger, and you know, it's not easy. YouTube.
Yeah, man. I'm always sticking to a script, you know.
Right.
This free balling, I'm new to this, you know. So
Right.
it's good that we do this, talk a little bit,
Yeah, for sure.
see how the ball rolls, so to
For
speak.
sure. So when you were packing everything and leaving Sweden, what was it like? Like, what was the mindset of leaving Sweden to move to Pattaya?
Oh, it was exciting, man. Thrilling.
Really?
It's always a bit scary, but you know, this is not the first time now that I just packed and left. So I know now that it just leads to good things, great
Yes,
things.
yes.
So-
And meeting, I can't tell you how many people I met, white and black, that were just like, great people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was telling you. I want you to bridge the gap. I want you to be like, you know,
Yeah.
with the blacks and the brothers and the passport brothers and the bros. And
Hell yeah, man. We're all people. So
Yeah,
we
hell
should enjoy
yeah.
the time together, and definitely, I don't even know why there is a gap. To be
There
honest,
shouldn't be.
but
Hell
shouldn't
yeah.
be now. So, and if anyone's watching and thinking about shit, should I get out of my country? Yes, you should. Get over here.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
man. Just want to meet new people.
What about your boy that I met? Is he moving too or no?
He will. He's back in Sweden now, and he will come back maybe next month or the month after.
Okay.
He just wants to come back now, so he just needs to get his stuff fixed, and then he'll be
Yeah.
back here.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
So you're a digital nomad. How did you go about that? What was the process?
So basically, I work in sales, and I realized that the work I do, I can do from anywhere in the world. So
That's fire.
I negotiated with my company. I told them, yo, look, I'm doing my job very well, and I want to do it from Thailand.
Right.
And they just said, okay, well, keep doing what you do.
Damn.
And there's not a problem. So just position yourself where
Right.
the company actually sees the value in you,
Right.
and they need you, and then you can put up with the demands. And sales is one of those jobs that you can really do anywhere in the world. So I really recommend that.
Right.
And I also made a video regarding online work and how to find remote work, so you can check that out too.
Right.
It's really, really good.
How has the nightlife been treating you? Moving around and
Expensive.
the money's for yeah,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, one thing you realize is that you cannot live like a tourist if you live here long term.
Right.
That costs you a lot.
Yes.
So the alcohol, the women, everything just racks up, but it is fun, man.
Yeah.
It is fun.
I still got the videos of you chilling, you know, hanging out.
And we need to go out more often, my friend.
Yes, we do.
We always, you know, like, you go there, I go there.
Yeah,
we
we
always
just
end up
miss each
split
other.
ways, you know.
You know what happens? Because you're already there. So it's like you're texting me and it's like you're already there. I'm kind of weird like that. Like when you get out of bed and you make plans,
Yeah.
I would like to know ahead of time. That's just me.
Yeah.
Because I'm so slow and lazy sometimes. You know
Yeah,
what I
bro.
mean?
We need to have a structure.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to have a
When are you going to
structure.
start going live on your channel?
I don't know, man.
gotta
I don't
go
know.
live.
I'm building up my followers now, and then let's see, you know, like the subscribers, and then let's see what
You be
happens.
I tell you what, the sooner you start, the more, you know, it takes a while to build up an audience, but once
Yeah.
you start, you know, it's a little discouraging when you see like 10, 3. But when you're like doing it at least once, twice a week in the beginning or whatever,
Yeah,
'cause I can't see you doing it every day like me, but
yeah,
you know, you build your audience. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
for
a
sure.
connection with your audience.
for sure.
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
know?
For sure. Slowly but surely, man.
Yeah.
I get a lot of inspiration from you now, and that's great.
Yeah.
And I'm learning, so I appreciate that. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm like Yoda and you're like Luke Skywalker.
I'm your Padawan, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's dope. That's dope, man.
So when you're just packing all your clothes, all your personal belongings, and
Yeah,
all
bro.
that, right? So and then you got on the plane. Were you nervous at all?
Nah, man, I was just so excited because it's Thailand, man. Coming back to
Yeah, hell
paradise. Come on, it was just so exciting. After a while, of course, reality kicks in, and you're like, "Oh shit, okay, this is real now." You know, you actually
Yeah.
live here. You sold all of your shit back home. It's real, you know.
Right. Right.
But at the same time, as they say here in Thailand, it's sabai sabai. You take one day at a time. You enjoy life,
Right.
and you know it's not easy. You know, it
No.
comes in you reach like a rocky road, so to say. But you can always overcome it. Here, it just feels so good.
Yeah.
So every day
And it's peaceful. That's one
it's
of the things.
peaceful. Every
yeah.
challenge you will overcome, no problem.
You
So
don't feel the energy like you get robbed if you go out at the
no,
ATM at night.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about taking the step and believing in yourself, and there's no problem.
Yeah, yeah. What do you say to someone that's like scared to do this type of lifestyle?
Just take the step. I mean, honestly, it is scary. It is so scary, but you just have to take the step. And
Right.
that's something I realized early on when I did this first time. At 18, I moved to Australia, you know?
Oh, damn.
As far away from Sweden as possible. And, you know, then I didn't overthink so much. The older you get, the more responsibilities you have, the more you overthink things, right?
Yeah,
so
true. Overthinking.
the only thing I can say is just take the step.
Right.
I mean, honestly, you will make mistakes, shit will happen, but it's gonna be so worth it in the end.
Yeah, for sure.
You will figure it out. So, live your life.
Right.
Don't be like a corporate
I
slave.
had another idea for you, but I was about to say it, but I'll tell you offline. But the ladies.
What about ladies?
The ladies.
What can I say, man? What can I say?
I know you killed it. I went out with you, so I seen how they were all reacting and they were smiling and laughing.
Yeah.
But it seems like you like me, like you taking your time. You're not in a rush.
Yeah.
You're not in a rush to go, in a relationship, or are you already in one?
I mean, no. The thing is, I'm keeping many doors open. There's a lot of ladies,
So you got a team?
I got a team. Right now. Actually, I'm building up a portfolio outside of the bar scene.
Really?
So I've gone to these like floating market, for example, in Pattaya. Have you been there?
No.
Okay, you should go there. There's a lot of pretty ladies working there.
I'm fat. It's really hard to move in the boats
They have
and the...
Come on, man, come on. It's all right. I think we can do it. And then there's a lot of pretty ladies working, right?
Really?
Yes.
So you don't want a lady of leisure, of night?
I think that costs. I don't like that. I don't like that.
We do.
And there's a lot of pretty ladies not working in that scene. So right now I'm just hunting, looking around.
Right.
Obviously, if you find something long term, that's great. But there's so many pretty ladies here. So
yeah.
Why close the door?
Do you run into other Swedish people out here?
No, there's one place called Harris here in Pattaya where there's
How
a
do you
lot
say
of
it?
Swedish. Harris?
Harris?
Like Harris?
Harry's, okay.
Like Harry Potter?
Okay.
Yeah. It's a Swedish bar, there's a lot of Swedish people, but I tend to avoid Swedish people abroad.
Why is that? I heard people say that before. Why?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, you meet your own people.
Right.
Like when I'm abroad, I want to meet different people, get different cultures,
Yeah,
and learn more
true.
about their countries and
True.
whatnot, That's why I'm happy to meet you, an American. I haven't really met any Americans on my travels, which
Really?
is quite weird, to be honest, because American people are so outgoing.
What about blacks, brothers?
Yes, many blacks.
Okay, there you go.
Many blacks.
You're
Really,
black-
they're
you're
so
black
friendly, man.
friendly, right.
Yeah, man. I don't know. They keep coming up and they're like, hey. And
That's
that makes
what's
me
up.
happy. Yeah, really good people, man. Really good people. A lot of Caribbean people. So shout out to the
Damn.
Caribbeans. Yeah,
Okay.
shout out to the Caribbeans.
All right. We got another one, y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said I want to take you to the black establishments out here because it doesn't seem like the other, white YouTubers.
Yeah,
I'm trying to be positive about it. I'm not trying to be negative about it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. Really, that's
I
cool.
am a positive man. Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I appreciate the concept. I really do appreciate it, and I think it's something good.
I mean, since we met, because it's odd how we met when you with your friend and the other lady, and we came over here. We talked. So yeah, I'm on YouTube too, and I'm on YouTube too, and I try to, all the people I meet, I'm the only one with the larger numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I told you, I had another channel that had some numbers to it. And I've been in a lot of interviews that were over like 150,000. So I try to, use my little fame to help other people out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's amazing. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. We're all your Padawans, huh?
Yeah, I try. I try.
Yeah, but I think we can build a good community here, man.
Yeah. Where is your favorite place to eat out here so far?
Oh, I only eat in these small kitchens, You have these small Thai kitchens. I love
call
Thai
them chicken bites.
Chicken bites?
Chicken bites. Look. Chicken bites. Chicken.
Oh, hell yeah.
Chicken.
How much you pay for this?
200 baht.
That's a lot
for
of
4
chicken.
pieces of chicken.
That's a lot of chicken.
Yeah.
So good value for your money. You eat Thai food?
You gotta be very careful with Thai food, man. You can be in the bathroom for like 6 weeks eating Thai food.
No.
If you're eating the wrong food, I'm scared to be honest with you.
I
I
think
do,
that's
but
rare.
I do though.
I think that's rare. I think
do.
that's rare. I always like to find the shittiest looking kitchen, and that's where I eat.
Really?
Yeah, because there you get the best food there, 100%, man.
Really?
And in Thailand, really, I'm not scared about getting sick because they are still very clean here compared to, say, for example, India.
Right, yo. Sorry.
I mean, it's a big difference, So here, I trust them so
Right.
much. I trust them. I never gotten sick from the Thai kitchen. Only in the beginning because your stomach's getting used to it,
Right.
different flora. But Thai food, 10 out of 10.
Right.
10 out of 10.
Have you met a lot of friends out here? Like you hang out with, drink with?
I mean, you meet people every night, right? But it's hard to find someone that you really connect with for a long time.
Genuine. Yeah.
A lot of people are tourists, and
Facts.
you want to meet people that live here for a longer time. And
Right.
so far, I haven't really broken into it. I'm mostly hanging out with girls, but I want to meet more.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, it is for sure, but I'm also looking for friendship. So
Right.
happy to have you, my friend. We should hang out more,
Of
do more
course,
shit.
of course.
But it's not a hard place to find people, so to say.
100%.
Everyone's open, everyone's positive. Yeah, like-minded people here.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. And like I
Yeah.
said, Tyson's a good dude. You met him quite a few times.
Yeah.
2 times. But yeah. So what's the whole basis of your channel? Like, what is your channel actually about? Because it's not really the Munger channel. They're not really talking about the women mostly. It's like an educational channel.
So if anyone watches my videos, you can see every time in the comments my mom is commenting. So she's keeping a close eye on my channel. So
tell mom I said hello.
I will tell my mom that. So I'm keeping the girls out right now, the mongering out. But it is mostly about, you know, trying to get people to take the step, as we've done, you know, just to jump outside the comfort zone and move abroad and show people Thailand, you know.
100%.
Show the beauty of it, show the beauty of living on your own terms, the freedom.
On terms, right. Now, what do you say to someone that doesn't make a lot of money, has maybe 3,000 saved up and wants to move out here and just says, I'm going to take a chance, I'm just going to jump and do it?
Do it, definitely. Always good to have some money saved up, so keep saving. I would recommend at least maybe 7,000-8,000.
Yeah, at least. No more less than that.
At least. Have some money saved, because it's going to be tough times, and then you need money saved. And try to find something that you can do when you're abroad.
Occupy your time when you're bored. The downtime, I'm noticing that a little more and more. I mean, when I'm home back in the States in New York, there's not a lot to do anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, it isn't like with teenagers when we go fucking out and video games.
And it's expensive, man. As soon as you step out of your room or like at your apartment in like New York, for example, or in Sweden, money flies out of your wallet.
Right. Yeah, 100%.
So here it's different. You can actually do stuff and it's affordable.
Well, one thing, I think YouTube keeps you occupied.
Yes, also.
Yeah. Coming up with ideas, because like I said, I don't just come up with ideas for myself. I try to think of something for you.
Yeah.
I try to think of something for Tyson. You know what I mean? So, but, or just, like I exercise more, try to lose weight. You know, stuff like that, but.
You use the gym here?
Sure. I use the weight sometimes.
Yeah, man, we make a gym video one day.
Do you? Yeah, no doubt. We can do that. Do you miss Sweden at all?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's crazy.
You know, I just came home like a year or 2 years just to build on my resume, because, as I said, I've been traveling now for a long time. And as soon as I came home, I realized why I left Sweden in the first place.
Wow, really? Oh, so you've been back since you visited here?
Yeah.
Since you moved here?
Yeah, I was back for 2 years.
Okay.
Just to,
right.
build my resume and get an online job. And I hated every minute of it. I cannot stand Sweden. It's like toxic. And, you know, the place you're born is not always your home, right? So
that's deep.
That's something I realized about Sweden. I can't vibe with it. It's not my place.
Right.
So I need a place where people are more warm and, you know, where you're more welcomed.
Right.
Sweden is not very welcoming. It's for some people, love it, but for me, no.
Right. And you said your boy is definitely trying to move back.
Yeah, for sure. He realized it too. It is not for him.
How did you go about finding your apartment?
I Facebook groups. I recommend that to everyone. Just check Facebook groups, because there you can really find the best value. You have these Thai groups, so you don't get the Falang prices, the foreigner prices. So always check Facebook groups, and there I connected with an agent, which is amazing. She's helping me with everything.
Because you said you got to move soon, right?
I gotta move in 1 month, yeah. So then again, I'm gonna text my agent, and I have some apartments which I want to check out. I'm gonna tell her, hey, do you have apartments there which we can look at? And she always says yes. She can always organize it.
That's dope.
Yeah, and she even lets me meet up with the owner, so I can negotiate the price even further, you know, so she's not trying to scam me.
What's the price range you're looking at?
So right now I'm paying 20,000 baht per month, which equals to roughly, $615, I think. Which is quite pricey, but I'm living at a very, very nice place. But I want to get that down to maybe like 12,000 baht.
Okay.
What is that in USD?
Oh, that's what I'm paying here.
12K?
360.
Yeah?
Yeah, I believe so. Check it out.
That's amazing. That is really, really good. So
what do you think about my apartment?
I like it. I really like your flat. It is sizable. I need a big flat, you know?
Right.
The only thing is I need a kitchen. I love cooking. And, you know, I have these girls, they come over and they teach me to cook.
How many women you got, man? Come on. You got these ladies that's coming to cook.
Right now, maybe 4.
Damn. So you got a team of women?
Yeah.
A pimp?
Nah. I would call it a sheikh, you know, with a harem.
I like that.
Yeah, man. But, you know, you just keep it respectful. You tell them, you know, like, you know, this is not exclusive. We're having fun and so on and so forth. Just be honest with them and everything is fine, in my opinion.
So they're cooking for you?
We're cooking together. They're teaching me Thai food, you know, I like it. You know, somtam, you try the papaya salad?
Yeah.
That's the best shit ever, man. The Thai national dish, I love it. Oh my god, and you make it stinky and you make it spicy. Mwah.
Woo!
Oof. I can make it now. You know, you have this thing like.
Yeah.
It's so funny, man.
Are you gonna document this one day on your channel? You gonna do a video
Yeah,
about
that's a
it?
good thing.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. Making like a Thai cooking thing, for sure, for sure. There's a lot of potential, man. And this is the beauty of Thailand. Also, you have so much content here. You have so much to see, so much to do, so much to record. It's a great place for creativity.
What is the equipment that you use for your?
So I can show you. I actually have the equipment with me.
Okay.
So I use DJI.
DJI. Okay, that's common.
Everything DJI. So I have the microphone here. So you have the microphone, the receiver, everything. So I plug this into my camera.
How much did you pay for that? If you don't mind me asking.
The microphone I paid maybe like $60 or $70, I think. And here's the camera. It's the Osmo Pocket 3, also DJI. You flip it like that and it activates.
Nice.
It's very nice.
You bought it in Sweden or you bought it in Thailand?
Everything in Thailand.
Okay.
And it has this stabilizer and the quality is very good of the video. And this one I paid. How much did I pay for this? Like I think $600. Yeah, so
I prefer to just use my phone, just sporadic, quick.
Yeah.
You see me.
Yeah, for sure.
I just pull it out and I just start shooting.
For sure. For sure. No, I like to make it a little bit more cinematic at times, and then it's good to have like a camera like this, sort of like an action camera, whatnot.
Right.
But I don't know. It was very impulsive. It was to start. It was to get the motivation to start. You know. Now I spent money on this. Now I need to start the channel. You know.
Right.
So it's good for me to have this sort of a motivation.
Right.
So it's not just money wasted.
I don't think it is. I think, like I said, I seen your numbers moving. I like the last video you did.
Yeah.
You know.
Cool.
Spoof it up a little bit. You know, get more comfortable talking.
Yeah, man. And I need more people. You know, in my content. So it's nice to meet you. We should do stuff together.
Yeah.
Let's record some stuff as well.
So your mother watches your channel.
Yeah, so it can't be Mongol.
You can't get too raunchy.
Not yet, not yet. You know, when I grow and when I can make some money out of it, hopefully, then, you know, I can tell mom that, hey, it's for a good cause. But, you know, right now she'll be like, what the hell?
How many days of the week do you go out between Monday and Sunday?
Right, so I try to keep it now to only the weekends. But then the girls, you know, they text and they say, hey, it's a birthday party, hey, it's this, hey, it's that. So maybe now it's like maybe 3-4 days a week.
And they're not bar girls, all right?
No, they're not. But you know, they know a lot of girls and their birthdays, and I come there and it's only girls, you know, and it's I can't say no to that, you know. It's just fun. It's a lot of fun, and they have these Thai parties. You know, you go in there. They have these clubs where it's only Thai people. They have a lot of food coming, a lot of drink coming. It's for free.
Right.
So they paid for this. They have a roast pig. That they're, you know, this is like a whole pig which they're roasting. Have you seen that?
No.
It's crazy, man.
Really?
And then they cut up the pig. They eat every part of it. They even eat the genitals of the pig.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
No.
Wow. That's some wild shit, man. How can I say no to that? That's culture, you know.
You cannot say no to that.
But you know, when you go to these parties, you normally get piss drunk every time.
Really?
So it's
staggering?
Really
You're
yeah, of course, because they cheers and then they say Vanteo, which means X, you know, drink it all up.
Yeah, Vanteo.
Vanteo. So you have the Chanteo and the Vanteo. I'm probably slaughtering the pronunciation, but yeah, you know, they see a foreigner, they're like, okay, time to get it
And
drunk.
is this in Jump TM? Where was this? In
No, it's in
Pattaya?
Pattaya.
This is in Pattaya, okay.
They always bring you to Pattaya.
How long is the taxi ride from where you live to Central Pattaya?
So right now about 10
Pattaya.
minutes. If you go in the nighttime, it's about 15-20 minutes. Yeah, always take motorbike. And right now, you know, there's a new rule with the motorbike. You need to wear a helmet.
You got to
otherwise
have
they're
a
gonna
helmet,
find
right?
you. Yeah. So.
What other rules could you tell the my followers, my subscribers about?
What other rules can you say? That's a good question. I can't think of any other rules right now. It's pretty lawless.
Yeah, it's pretty lawless. I love that.
It's pretty lawless here. You have vapes, for example. You vape,
yeah,
right?
oh yeah. I stopped. You see, I'm smoking 100 cigarettes.
Yeah,
I stopped.
yeah. Have you had any problems with that?
No vape. I stopped buying vape, man. I just don't want no problems with the police.
Yeah. I heard that they're cracking down on that now.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So cigarettes for now. It's cheaper. You know.
You should start with snooze.
Snooze.
Yeah. Let's see if anyone knows who the snooze is.
Okay.
For all the American folks, you know this?
Yeah,
in America they have these white ones now, the Zyn
yeah.
and whatnot, but this is the original one, right? So snus comes from Sweden originally. So all of that white shit, it comes from Sweden. But this is the original, so it's with tobacco, not white.
Okay.
So you take it like this, is a bag filled with tobacco. You have dip also in the Americas, right? Which you put under here, but the snus you
Yeah.
put over. Just like that, and you get a little bit of a nice snus lip.
Okay. And you drink with that?
Hell
in your
yeah,
mouth?
but you just have to try to avoid getting liquid here, because otherwise it just starts dripping and it tastes horrible.
Oh,
So you want to keep it as dry as possible, and you keep it in for like
You're
40
like
minutes,
the-
an hour.
You're like the fourth Swedish guy I seen doing that. Is it big in Sweden?
Everyone, everyone does in Sweden.
It's
Sweden,
big in Sweden.
you don't really smoke in Sweden. Everyone uses snus. So you buy this everywhere. You find this everywhere. You know.
That's dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
it's really dope, man. It's really dope. But you
Right.
can do it anywhere. You know, if you're in office, airplane, you
Right.
get your nicotine fix.
Right.
So it's dope.
What type of music do you listen to? Coming from Sweden. Everything.
Yeah, right now I'm all into drum and bass. To be
Okay.
honest, I really love that shit. Hip hop, of course, but more. Right now I have a drum and bass period.
Okay.
I love rock and roll. Yeah, pretty much everything versatile, man.
So you only come out Saturday and Sunday night to party?
If I only come outside for what?
To party. To have a good time. To go out to clubs, bars.
No, I like exploring. I've been to a lot of temples. Yesterday I went to pray in a Buddhist temple. No, it was a
Okay.
Chinese temple. So one of my
Damn.
girls took me to a Chinese temple and we prayed for like 40 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm
40
not even
minutes?
religious. Yeah, but she wanted to pray for good fortune, so I joined in, and it's cool. The whole tradition, you go with the incense, you put the incense down, you pour some oil.
Right.
It's a whole tradition. I like it. I really like it. So,
Really?
exploring stuff like this, there's a lot of shrines. You have a shrine right over here
Yeah.
as well.
Are there some Swedish people that don't speak English? Like, is there like a poor neighborhood or something where they don't afford education and don't speak? Are there any Swedish people that can't speak English?
I mean, yeah.
Because everyone I met speaks English.
Yeah. We speak English. I mean, some of them speaks really heavy Swinglish, as we call it, like Swedish English.
What does it sound like?
You can hear that they come from Sweden. They speak like Swedish English. I can't really do it in a good way, but they have a really strong
Yeah.
accent or dialect, however you call it.
Yeah.
Exakt,
Yeah.
exakt. But most people still, they speak English. They speak good English because
Okay.
we really thought from an early age how to speak in a good way. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is dope.
That's pretty cool.
Do you have Instagram too?
I have the borderless Instagram. I don't update it though, so I wouldn't really suggest
you
anyone
need
to follow it yet.
They both help each other. Kind of.
Yeah, they do, but I'm just I'm so bad with social media.
Yeah, me too.
I need a manager.
Me too. I'm lazy. I can't.
If there's a good manager, please hit me up.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's talk about it.
So you don't have TikTok, you don't have
No, nothing.
Kick, none of that.
Nothing.
Okay.
What is Kick?
Kick is like an online streaming thing. Drama too. you
Live
know?
streaming?
Yeah, live streaming.
Mm.
You know, we're sitting here doing this interview with you. It's just women just walking by. Just there goes another one. There's two.
That is beautiful.
There's
So
three.
cool.
It just
It's the
multiplies.
place to be, man. It's the place to be.
It's the place to be.
And as a foreigner, you get so many looks, and I
Yeah.
love it. Just walking on the street, you get eye contact with someone. They don't look down. They keep looking at you. They might even
Right.
smile or say hi to you, and it's so different. I don't know how it is in the States,
Right.
but if you get eye contact with someone in Sweden, it's social suicide.
Really?
You think you committed a crime or something. They just look down and they start running. Basically, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Damn. Really?
Yeah, it's tough, man. There's no human connection. While here, you get a lot of smiles. You feel good. You feel confident. And I don't know. It's good vibes.
What does your parents think about you moving to Pattaya?
Oh, they're all down for that. They
Really?
like that.
They're
Yeah.
gonna come visit you?
Yeah, for sure. One day they will. They don't really know about Pattaya, what it is all about,
The
but
ladies. Yeah.
they're okay with me moving to Thailand. They like that. So they said I should spread my wings, and everyone should do that. to be honest.
Everyone, right?
Just move around, live your life, get experiences, and yeah.
You been to Kaan Island yet? I mean, Kolan.
Kolan? Yeah, man. That's the first place I drove a motorbike in Thailand,
Really?
and I crashed.
You were with a lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
I crashed so bad, man. So
Did you have to pay for the bike?
yes, they when I drove back then later, they looked at the bike and I was like, please don't notice the
scratch.
the scratch, and they were like, did you crash? I was like, no. They were like, yeah, you did. And I was lucky. They only told me to pay 2,000 baht. So
That's a
what?
blessing.
$60?
Yeah.
Something like that. That's a blessing. They could have said anything, man. It could have been 10,000, 20,000 I
Right.
have to pay. So I got
100%.
lucky, and it's because I was with a Thai lady. If you're two
Yeah,
foreign
true.
guys riding there, for sure you're gonna get fucked if you
True.
drive and crash.
Are the ladies that you have on your team? Are they all pure Thai? Because there's like Laos, there's like Cambodia chicks,
Right.
Myanmar.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
So they're it's
Oh,
great.
they're
It's great.
beautiful,
I tell people dating
Oh.
out here is like fishing with a nuclear weapon.
It is. But you always have, in the back of your head, are they with me for me or are they with me for the money? Yeah. You will always have that in the back of your head.
You know what? You're gonna pay either way. Whether it's Sweden,
For sure.
America.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure you ask your father how much he's paid for his wife and his son.
For sure.
He'd be
for
like,
sure.
shit. You know
For
what I
sure.
mean?
Same story everywhere. Definitely.
Yeah. So.
No, but really, these Asian girls, man, they're so nice. They're just so nice. They do everything for you, man, and I really like that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
They have a lot of respect.
Do you go to the Central Festival Mall? Do you shop at all?
Absolutely not.
No.
I hate it.
Really?
I hate it so much. Lately I did this. My last video was where I let ChatGPT, the AI, dictate what I'm doing with my day, and it told me to go to Terminal 21, which is a shopping center here in Pattaya. And it killed me, man. I was standing in this shopping mall, filming myself, and I was like, what do I do here? What do I show? It looks like a normal mall. What do you do in a mall?
Right.
It was so boring, man. I hate it. I don't understand.
Right.
And outside there, they had this local sort of a pop-up stalls, where they sold local goods, and that was so much more exciting.
Right.
Because it's not Western. Western
Right.
stuff you have everywhere in Europe, America. Why do I want to see that?
People tell me to do that. Like start doing different things out here. Think outside the box.
Yeah, it's more fun.
Right.
It's more cultural. You want to see people tune in to see the Thai culture. I think, and not the Western culture which everyone has back home.
Right.
So it's more fun than I don't even know. I don't know, man. No shopping malls. Have you been to Terminal 21?
Yeah.
It is pretty cool.
It's a
though.
lot of people, man.
But it's pretty cool. I realized it. It's like a airport terminal. I didn't even know that. It makes sense. But,
Yeah. When I go out though, I find myself spending unnecessary money. I'm a shopaholic, so.
You are?
I mean, I just feel like I gotta buy something.
What do you buy?
It's a shirt.
Sneakers, hats.
At least once a month, I go on a hunt to look for clothes because I'm a bigger guy.
Yeah.
So it's difficult. So you haven't bought any clothes since you've been out here?
Hell yeah, but I don't go to shopping malls. I go to like the local.
Lazada.
Yeah, the bazaars and stuff. They have what Lazada?
Lazada.
What's that? Online?
That's like an online. That's like their Amazon.
No. I go to they have these local sort of bazaars, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one right here, Night Bazaar.
Yeah,
Across
where
the
they
street
sell
from
like
them.
this fake shit.
Yeah.
But I don't like to buy like this fake Lacoste and stuff. They have these no-name brands made in Thailand, which are amazing quality. Like the quality of the clothes here are so good, and you pay like what, $1, if
Right.
even for a T-shirt.
Right.
It's amazing, man.
Yeah.
It's really, really amazing. So you can get a lot of value for your money if you don't go to the shopping malls, because
Right.
it's the same shit they sell here, but for way better price, more value for the money.
Right. So you recommend people.
Hell
I
yeah.
tell people don't pack that much because you're gonna end up buying a lot of clothes
Exactly.
and stuff anyway.
Exactly. So if you move here, sell all your shit and just come with a suitcase, pack it light, and just buy your stuff here.
Right.
Definitely.
So, for a first-time traveler, what's the number one thing you recommend them to do?
I would say do a lot of research. I mean, if you want to move to a country, say Thailand, for example, come here before on holiday, so you get the
Watch
gist of
Borderless
it.
Kaan.
Watch Borderless with Khan, but also come and get a feeling for it. See if it fits you, because not everywhere is for everyone.
Yeah,
Thailand
true,
is not
true.
for everyone.
I haven't met a lot of people that didn't like you out here.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely. But one thing you realize when you live here for longer is that it's quite different from holiday. The
Yeah.
honeymoon period wears off, and you're like, oh, this is how it is to really live here. So you will always get a feeling after a while, but do a lot of research, especially regarding visas. Have a buffer, have this at least
Yeah.
7K saved up, because it will be tough.
Yeah.
Moving is expensive. You need to pay deposits. It might be like some healthcare stuff popping up or whatever, So have a buffer fund saved and have income ready. You need to always have income ready. You
Right.
know? Otherwise, you're gonna run dry after a while.
You have travel insurance?
I have insurance. I go with my Swedish insurance, which is amazing. They helped me countless times, no questions asked.
Awesome.
And I pay about $80 a month for that.
What is the, I can say the worst thing, because that's terrible to say, but like the day it was a bad day here. Do you remember it was annoying or frustrating or like, oh God, I can't believe it?
I mean, honestly, I haven't had a single bad day
Really?
here yet.
I
It's
know.
just been happiness, smiles. There has been, today for example, I went to immigration because if you have the visa that I
Yeah.
have, the Destination Thailand visa, it's a 5-year visa. you have to report your location every 90 days. So you have to go to immigration and you have to report it. Now, thankfully, it's low season right now. So I could just go in there and I was done in 2 hours. But if you go here during high season, I have to do this bureaucratic paperwork stuff. You can be there for 6 hours.
How long have you lived out here now?
3 months.
3 months.
And honestly, it has been smiles every day. And this is rare. You know, every single day for 3 months, I haven't really had a single hardship like I have in different countries, you know?
Right.
So it's crazy. It's really crazy. Such a cool country.
Are you a video gamer? What do you do like on your downtimes?
I want to buy a PS5. You know, I really want to. And you know, after I move now to the next place, I'm gonna buy a PS5. I'm a gamer for sure.
Yeah.
But right now, I have been waiting with that because, you know, once I do, I'm gonna spend a lot more time in my room, and I need to, you know, go out there and do shit.
It's cheaper.
It is cheaper though. It is cheaper.
Because you hear a lot of stories about people going broke out here. That's
Yes,
sad. I don't want to be one of
to
those
go broke
guys.
here. It is easy to go broke here. Like especially Pattaya, you need to have discipline.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're gonna fall for temptation. Man, every day, you know, you go out and there's a party every day.
Every day.
It's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous. And you
Every
have these
single
girls,
day.
they're bringing you in, and you know, can I have a drink? Can I have this, that, and they're so. Of course, man. It's easy to fall for temptation.
Even when it's raining. It's like, oh God, I still want to go out, and there's still people out.
For sure. You're in your room, you're thinking, what should I do? You know, it's evening.
Right.
You know you can go out there and you're gonna have dopamine deluxe, you know? So I mean, it's you need to have discipline if you move here. And that's why, you know, I would recommend people to go to Thailand, but I don't know if they should, you know, live in Pattaya because it's easy to go broke here.
What do you think about soy 6 and going out on soy 6? It's very expensive now. It's gotten more and more expensive. It's higher price, especially the bar fines.
Definitely. I mean, it's a fun thing to do, and I think you should do it once in a while, but not like...
Not all the time.
Not all the time. I mean, keep it to maybe once a month.
Right.
If you're disciplined like you are, my friend, okay, sure, you can go out there, have one drink, and then go, but I think most people would just get stuck there, you know, and they would have
I try to go to, because, you know, I love soy 6. It's my favorite, but I try to go out 3 nights a week, go to soy 6 once, maybe twice, and then go to the Maiju bar or go somewhere on soy Macau. But that's like, you know, my spending is probably anywhere from 15 to like 23,000 baht.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 1,500 baht to 2,300,000 baht.
In one night?
2,003, right.
1.5 to 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's including the, you know, drinking with the girls. I mean, that's what they do. That's what this place is.
Yeah.
You know?
And then the other days where you don't go out?
Nope.
What do you do?
This is like a TV show alone, you know, sitting around.
Yeah,
you know, I'll go somewhere like the corner.
Easy. Good.
Get some chicken, stand there for like 20 minutes, look, flirt. Or, you know, call something cheap over.
Yeah, so I have a great tip here when it comes to going out in Thailand, especially if you are not a tourist, like a 2-week millionaire as we call it. If you go out, don't bring a lot of money. Because every time I go out and I have 10,000 baht in my pocket, I'm gonna spend 10,000 baht.
Yeah, 100%.
Easy, man. I cannot help it, you know. So just bring, like, just as you say, like 2,000 baht. Bring that with you. When you spend that, you're done for the night.
Awesome.
Really,
yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's a great tip because I keep messing it up, man.
Yeah.
I spend way too much money if I go out. Minimum 10,000 baht. I cannot help it. I cannot help it.
Are you being paid from your YouTube channel yet? You're monetized, right?
No, I have what, 200?
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking, in my opinion, don't count. Yeah.
Yeah. So not yet.
Make sure you put your PayPal up in your videos, man. You'd be surprised who wants to represent for you.
Yeah. I got this Patreon now. I don't know if that's good, but I'm gonna...
Patreon, buy me a coffee. You're a European guy, so that buy me a coffee. I still don't even know how to do that yet. You're right. I need a manager too. I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Well, we're gonna work something out now. Let's get some structure here. I think that's good.
Well, what do you got up and coming for your channel?
A lot of ideas. I got some good ideas from you today. I want to. Right now I'm doing this whole week where I let ChatGPT decide my days, right? So
that's dope.
This is gonna be like 7 videos. The first one is released. I'm experimenting now because this is really a long video. It's like 1 hour long.
Right.
So
yeah, I saw that. I was like, I got to like maybe 25 minutes of it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, but I'm experimenting a little bit right now. You know, I'm still in the starting phase. It's my 6th or 7th video. So right now it's just seeing what catches. You know, seeing what sticks.
Right. A scale of 1 to 10, how high do you like in your women? Do you like the 8s, 9s, 10s, or are you a 6 guy? They say the 6s are better romantically in bed.
So, so
Yeah.
that's a good question. I mean, if I go out and I'm in a bar
How
where
good looking does she have to be?
right, so it depends. So if I go to a bar and I see like I mean, I try to aim at least 7 and up.
Okay.
At least 7 and up. But if I
That's-
see
that's
a,
good.
a 10, for example, and she's not enthusiastic at all, I'm not gonna pick her. I'm gonna take the 7 that is all over me, you know, that wants to, you know, get to know me, that wants me, you know. I'm gonna totally pick her over the 10 that's sitting there with her phone.
Right.
So
Hell
it
yeah.
depends on how enthusiastic they are. That just shows how fun they're gonna be later on, you know.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So it's all about that. But
That's
7
dope.
upwards, I would say.
And just explain to people really quick what's ChatGPT. ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, that's
yeah.
the biggest life hack ever. It's like the AI bot. So
Uh-huh.
you go in there, you have an app, or you have it on your computer on Chrome or Firefox. You open it there, and you can ask it whatever you want. You can ask it to plan a daily structure for you. If you can ask it to teach you a language, whatever, and it will put up everything for you in writing. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like
But do a quick demonstration before we end this interview. Do it.
okay. So
Well,
let's
I'll tell you what. This is a good one. Why do black people eat soul food? I want to see what it says.
soul food.
Soul food. Have you heard of that before? Soul food.
I recognize it.
Have you heard of it before? Soul food.
Soul food. No.
Damn. So okay, we definitely gonna go out, man. We're gonna blacken you up.
Why? Okay. Why do black people
Eat soul food.
soul
Yeah.
food?
That's a good
Like the
test.
soul, you know?
Soul, right?
Okay.
SOUL.
Okay, we can see it here, right? So why do black people eat soul food? We send that. Let's see what response we get. Alright, black people eat soul food because it is deeply rooted in African American history, culture, and resilience. Here's a breakdown of why soul food holds such importance. Oh my god, and it gives a big breakdown here. Okay, number 1, its historical roots from slavery. So during
Yeah.
slavery in the American South, enslaved Africans were given the least desirable food scraps, like pig feet, collard greens, and cornmeal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, they used creativity, tradition, and resourcefulness to transform these ingredients into flavorful meals. These became the foundation of what we now call soul food.
That is dope. All right, you don't have to read the whole thing, but
No,
that's dope. That is
it's a
dope.
lot of information
Yeah,
here. A
that is
lot of
dope.
information.
That's another idea for your channel.
Hell yeah, man. We gotta try that out.
I'm gonna take you.
So what is soul food? It's just a mix of everything?
Like cornbread. It's very starchy food.
Yeah?
Yeah, soul food is like we're gonna go so you can see. So there's a few places out here, you know.
Yeah?
So I haven't seen not one white YouTuber go to any of these establishments. So I said I'm gonna get my boy.
So it's like African food or?
Nah, it's probably like a big. Someone else could probably break it down better than me, but cornbread, how we cook the chicken, pork chops, the different parts on the pig, like you said, pig's feet,
Hell yeah.
pig intestines.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
You eat that?
Yeah. No. No. I'm a pizza guy. You know?
Okay.
I'm a pizza guy. But yo, I want everybody to subscribe to Borderless Kaan.
Yeah, man.
K-A-A. Is it, there's 3 A's or 2 A's?
2 A's, 2 A's.
Like the Wrath of Khan. You ever seen the Wrath of Khan? Star
No.
Trek? What?
No.
Star Trek, the Wrath of Khan.
Nah, bro.
Oh man. Listen.
Nah, bro. I'm too young for that.
How old are you? How old are you?
29.
29. Okay, you're a baby. Okay.
Hey.
Say something for the Swedish people watching.
Okej, för alla svenskar som kollar. Tack för att ni kollar på T.M.I Santiago. Bästa mannen här. I don't know if you have any Swedish people watching.
I will.
You will.
Hopefully.
Okay, but shout out to you all and shout out to all the Americans. Shout out to all the people.
Oh, that's dope.
I love you all.
So, you're a good dude, man.
Nice to meet
Word.
you.
My brother. This is my Swedish brother. Word out.
Thank you all.
Good interview.